What did you want to talk about?
Well, has Sweetie talked to you at all or no?
We briefly talked about it. Yeah, truth be told, there's been a lot going on, but you know, I understand the gist of it. But we should probably start from the top, you know?
Okay. Well, I will say, you know, for you guys, it might seem like it's coming out of the blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, one minute, you know, I'm sure you guys might be aware, but there was some stuff on you guys' wars at Babylon. There might have been some people coming in boats, maybe some laser beams on the hills. I don't know if you guys are aware of that stuff. But you know, I'm gonna be transparent at this meeting. I'm gonna be real transparent, okay? That was us. I'm sure you guys might have known, but that was us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I did that is because, well, you know, Langer, I broke you out of prison, and the next thing you turn yourself in.
I didn't turn myself in.
But well, you did.
Did not.
But,
I got caught.
you know, I think it would be real good if we were transparent at this meeting.
No, truthfully, brother, you have to understand, we kept running from the cops. Every time we ran, more people ended up getting years in jail for helping me. So, you know, eventually, you know, I did turn myself in so we can get through this bullshit.
Well, there you go. There you go.
We did back to back. I did like 12 years. Sad did like 15-something years. Arush did like 9 years. It was crazy.
See, there we go. Some transparency right there. That's good. Now, I'll be honest with you. When you did that, you know, it was raising alarms in my head. I thought, you know, hey, what do you think I was thinking? Let's make a snitching, right? That's the first thing that came to my mind. But I will say it's been a hot minute, and I ain't been arrested yet. So maybe you ain't snitch. You know, maybe.
What you mean maybe? If he was snitching, you'd be caught on day one.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, maybe you know, maybe he didn't snitch.
Truth is, brother, I would have snitched on your ass, but I'm not stupid. I ain't trying to deal with a bunch of crybabies in New Babylon having to deal with y'all. So I didn't snitch.
No, well, hey, I'll believe it, right? But what I'm saying is that's the reason those things happen at New Babylon, right? The riding on the wall, the boats, the lasers. That's why. Well, you know, those things stopped. But anyway, the reason I'm here is, well, we have the, you know, we have the same enemy. You know what I mean? We have the same enemy here. I'll be honest with you guys. The longest time I was
I love for that.
I was a sheep. The guy would say jump. I would say how high. I would get told stuff. I'd believe it. But you know, they've been playing around way too much. Way too many games with me, dog. I'd go to these meetings and I'd have to be doing mental gymnastics to figure out who the hell is lying to me, who the hell is telling the truth. I'm getting messed around with. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? I don't like. I'm gonna put an end to that shit. Every month in there is a spineless sheep. All the Faceless assets, all these gangs, they're all spineless. They're all just sucking on daddy's titties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music to my ears, brother.
I'm gonna be truthful with you guys. Now, I'm sure you guys ain't stupid. If I go against the Faceless, I'm cut out, right? Fully cut out. No guns, no mags, no bullets, nothing.
Yeah.
Left high and dry. You know what I mean? So I need somebody to supply me.
Supply with what?
Well, you know, weapons, ammo, and the only person I know that ain't connected to the Faceless is you guys.
You want our dog shit ass weapons, brother?
Hey, better than no weapons, right?
I mean, yes, yeah.
And the second part of that plan, I don't know if Sweetie told you about it, but it would involve you guys. I know you guys hate these motherfuckers. Now, this plan's a little bit, well, it's not too complex, but you gotta understand, right? If we were to black out and just rub these plugs, they would instantly suspect us of doing it, right? But if you guys were to do it, now we could do it for a while without them suspecting anything. Also, I ain't stupid, right? I'm asking you guys to rob these gangs, right? I understand what happens. The way it would work is, you know, you guys would start off with a smaller crews, you know, Ravens, Ballers. These smaller crews, that ain't that big of a problem. If they do retaliate, oh, I'm sure you guys could handle it, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the bigger crews, now obviously, if that were to happen, and I asked you to rob those, and I gave you the drop location, and you guys went to rob them, and shit did go
There is a
sideways,
benefit
and you guys
here, the
got some
chaos.
blowback, we'd be there. Would not leave you high and dry, you know what I mean?
A very interesting offer.
Like I said, you gotta understand, if we were to do it, first robbery, they would know what it is.
Well, do you mind if I get a quick little sidebar with my my associate, Arush Patel Santana here, brother?
Go ahead.
We provide them packages for gold bars, and we really build a city up from gold, my man.
Or we do something crazy.
What?
We show them what suffering is. We make the deal. When they start attacking, we cut him off. Say, suck my dick, bitch. That's how it is. Go against knife, against weapon.
Wait. Explain that again.
Like, come here. Nobody have suffered like we do, right? Nobody.
Yeah.
I remember when I was running with knife against people, yeah? This is the toughest, it is what it is. This is the toughest gang of the city, right? It is what it is. They worked hard for it. They have everything they need. They never suffered. Maybe it's time. While they take down the Faceless and then suddenly come at our door for weapons, they be like, I don't know, buddy, no weapons here, Before you know it, they gotta run around with knife. You take down the Faceless and you take down the biggest gang at the same time, eh? Or we actually, if you want gold, listen, we can provide them weapons. Like, this all plans up to you. But we need something in return, though, no? We need information or something. Because, they're gonna do their chaos part, right? Which is fair. But, we need something.
Here's the truth, right? Right?
Yeah.
If you strike a deal with the devils, right?
Yeah.
You don't understand that we're the monsters, brother. We can control these guys.
We can. That's
Keep
what I
all
mean.
heat off our backs. Don't have to worry about shit. And then we can provide everything. Oh, you want weapons for the week, brother? Well, we need 500 pieces of wood, 1,000 gold bars, brother.
Gold bars are importante. It is. But they do. The only point they have, which I think is good, we were gonna strike, these putos anyway, right? Start, like we did with Max, we're gonna go to Misha and all of them. So they are correct on one thing. We can handle all the most gangs, but we can't handle the biggest ones. This is the biggest one. If this one is out of the picture, then the rest we can handle. And if we can't handle them, then these putos do their part,
Yeah, but you gotta look both ways too now. If we do fuck them over, it's gonna be bad for us.
But that's what I'm saying. My forward is just if you wanna fuck everybody over, it's a suggestion, It's not something we need to do, you get me? We can actually do the trades, but obviously the trades, we need something though. We need them. If we do this, right, we let them do their part. Maybe we give them the, like you say, the trade they seek. But we need them to get us information, at least on an actual Faceless asset. I'm not talking about
I think
people,
we asked them before we even strike a deal. We want proof that they're willing to work with us, and we want legitimate info on the next drop that we can hit.
We want to drop that they get, the besties get.
That we can hit.
That's what I'm saying.
Prove to us that you're being sincere.
That's what I'm saying. We want to drop that the besties get from the Faceless, so we can grab the Faceless guy actually doing the drop. You get me?
Nah, because I would expose the besties, I think. I think they would have to get us a drop information on somebody else's drop. Or something. I don't think we'd be specific about it. Just get us info on a drop.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you tell them info about a drop that the Faceless is doing, not a drop that besties on them are doing,
Yeah, but they work for the Faces. What else drop are they gonna get, brother?
No, but okay, there is two drops. Besties, right? They get they get stuff, then they do drop for others. You get me?
Yeah, but why would we ask for a drop for? Obviously, they're gonna know we're talking about the Faces, brother.
No, they don't, brother. Cause that's what I'm trying to tell you. These guys want you to hit up the drops that they do for others.
What?
Okay,
sure,
okay.
they meant the drops that the Faces do.
Nobody knows the Faceless drops. You get? That's the point. That's the whole point here. Go talk to them. You'll figure out what I'm talking about.
All right, boys. There's a little bit of confusion here. When you say give intel on drops, do you mean the drops that the Faces are doing, or drops that you're doing for other people?
No. So it's gonna be think about all these assets in the Faceless, right? Like Forehead right now. He's the mag play.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find somebody to set up a deal with them, so you can go in and take their, the big drops of the mags, or the ammo, and you can kind of start you can rattle the cages a little bit.
So here, yeah, exactly. So here's the thing: we have to work our way up from the street level, right? We mess with these motherfuckers, doing the deals. Work our way up, but that'll be step one. Now, to give you guys a better understanding, I'm gonna try to not get burnt as soon as this plan happens. That's why I kind of want you guys to do the robbing. I can go to the meetings afterwards and get all the information and pass it along.
Yeah, I mean, listen, any sort of if we were to strike a deal here, it would have to be executed properly, because things can get very messy very quickly.
Not wrong.
We are not opposed to this, but us as New Babylonians, we don't look for cash when it comes for our merchandise. You understand?
What are you looking for?
Well, it's just random resources that we might need at the time. I mean, one week could be fucking oil. The next week could be gold, wood, metals, minerals that exist out there in the world that we need for our projects, brother.
I'll put it this way: as long as you want to trade and supply us, then whatever you need, shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Tell you what, we are open to this, but we need some sort of token of trust here. So what the first thing we would ask for before we proceed in any sort of business dealings would be tangible information on the next drop that we can hit.
Well, we'd have to set it up, right?
Yeah, I mean, you take all the time you need to make sure this is. I'm not asking for it immediately. I understand that there's a lot of risk on your end, but
You got okay. I'll put it this way too. You gotta understand. I'm taking a risk by speaking to you guys about this already. You guys could go to them and burn me right now. You know, I'm already putting trust into you guys.
Yeah, but you also gotta realize, what if you are playing their side to trust us to us, eh?
You
also,
you
exactly.
never know, right? But we'll have to trust each other, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
oh, this is a great token of trust. You know what I mean? You give us info on a drop, we go off the drop, we see the info's legit, we come back, we provide you guys with what you guys need. The first weapon package will be absolutely free.
Who you want first?
I mean, listen, I wouldn't put a specific person on it because I understand the risks here. If you want to give us an easy drop, low level risk, just so we can see it's true, it works with us.
I think, like I said before, right? I think we start off with the low level risks, right? The smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we start off with the bigger crews, it's gonna be a big problem of you know, from the get go.
The plan is burned, you know, it'd be too quick, yeah.
Exactly, right? So we start with one of the smaller crews, one of the smaller assets. You know, ballers or ravens, or we'll pick one, right?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, listen, you guys got my word that if shit gets too hot and you guys get blowback, we ain't gonna leave you guys high and dry. We'll be there.
All right. So let's start with the first step then. Take whatever fucking time you need. Get us an info on a drop. Once we hit the drop, we reconvene, and we figure out our business dealings here, and we establish something concrete.
All right.
We never meet in person or in public, though. Oh, in person in public. We can meet in person.
Yeah, maybe not over here at the Group 6 headquarters, but hey,
This is a terrible spot, but nobody can ever know we are working together.
hey, we got a deal.
Do you agree
What's
with
the
that?
deal? I do.
Disagree with that? What are your thoughts on that?
Ming? I mean, unless Ming, you have anything?
No, I think it should be pretty solid. The one thing is, like, when you hit the first one, it should be pretty simple because normally when we go to the pickups, like, they all kind of just stand around. You know,
I'm gonna let you know. Listen, this first hit you must be going to do. There's gonna be a guy in the van half asleep.
Exactly, because you know, they too
no idea what the
for,
fuck's going on. They're comfortable as a
yeah,
motherfucker.
they're too
you know what I'm
comfortable.
saying? Exactly. So don't get a wake up call when you hit that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's the point, right? We're looking to cause some fires here, so
That's right. That's right.
the timing of this, you know, is very interesting for us. So we can establish something here that's legit. I think it'll be very beneficial for the both of us.
Nah, well, listen. Give us some time. We're gonna set up a deal that makes sense, and then I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Very good, gentlemen. You have a good day.
Have a great day.
No, you have a good day.
Aubrey Webster.